Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment, and the 2018 schedule for the Tennessee Titans has now been released. Let's go through it, man. You know we have to do it. It's incessant. It's obligatory. We have to go through the schedule. Why not? We're gonna be wrong. Let's do it anyway. It's fun, people. And of course, I'm gonna do it for the Tennessee Titans because, again, I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and my last Tennessee Titans video got 12,000 views, so you will excuse me as I make another Tennessee Titans video. Alright, so let's talk about this schedule, and the biggest thing that I'm upset about with this schedule is that, yet again, the Tennessee Titans failed to acquire a Sunday night football game, and I felt that they truly deserved it. Yes, there were only 9-7 last season, but they were one of the last 8 teams remaining in the 2017-18 NFL playoffs. They should have at least had one Sunday night football game to me, especially when I look at the Bears having a Sunday night football game week 1. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me. The Bears get one, we don't get one, the 49ers get 2. Look, I know we all expect the 49ers to be improved. They get 2, we get 0. That doesn't make any sense to me. The Titans continue to be disrespected by the NFL, but whatever. They're going to flex us in because as we prove ourselves to be a playoff team, hopefully, we'll have some opportunities to be on Sunday Night Football because, man, when was the last time we were on Sunday Night Football? I think it must be 2010 or something. I mean, it's been a while. Let's get back. With that said, let's talk about this schedule. We're gonna go through it. Okay, we're gonna be wrong, but people don't overreact. We're just having fun. It's April. We're going to be wrong. Who cares? Let's do it. Let's start with week 1 at the Miami Dolphins. And look, the Dolphins should be improved next year with Ryan Tannehill coming back. But the Titans tend to play the Dolphins well, and although they lost to them this season, that was because Marcus Mariota was not at the helm. I'm chopping this one up as a W. Week 2, we have the Houston Texans in Tennessee, and everyone expects the Texans to be strong with Deshaun Watson. I want to see it before I believe it because they were 3-4 with him last year. Okay, so let me see exactly how good they are with Deshaun Watson. This game is in Nashville. I'm gonna pick the Titans to win in Nashville. 2-0 start to this 2018 season. And again, these aren't two difficult matchups. They're in the middle. Both these two teams, I think, are gonna be in the middle of the league when it's all said and done. So we could drop one of these, but I feel confident about both of them right now. And in week number 3, we travel to Jacksonville to face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, there's a thing. Look, I understand. We swept them last year, and the belief is that we're going to sweep them for the rest of time. Look, I'd love to believe that. I can't. We're probably going to lose to them once this year, and I wouldn't be shocked if they swept us this year because, man, their roster's freaking stacked, dog. If Blake Bortles increases his play just by a little bit, we're in trouble. I gotta pick us to lose this game in Jacksonville, 2-1 thus far. Game 4, we have Philadelphia Eagles in Nashville, and look, the Eagles are stacked, dog. Now, this could be a huge upset game for us. I remember last year looking at week 3 against the Seattle Seahawks. I didn't think we were going to win that game. I thought the Seahawks were too good for us. I mean, I did think the Raiders were too good for us. Now, we somehow lost to the Raiders, but beat the Seahawks. So I thought the Seahawks were better last year, and they proved to be better. So who knows what's going to happen here? But early out in April, unless the Eagles are struggling at the point in the season, I just don't see us winning this game unless we put together a hell of an effort, which we certainly could. I got to go loss here, so 2-2 thus far. Now, game number 5, traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Now, this could be tricky because the Buffalo Bills continue to actually improve in the offseason. Now, the quarterback situation is still a mess. It depends who the hell they're going to draft at that position. If they draft someone that's good, the Bills could be quite dangerous next year. They could be a 10, 11, 12 win team next year. They have that kind of talent right now, especially defensively, and Sean McDermott is a good coach. But right now, I'm going to operate under the assumption that they're going to be starting a rookie quarterback at this point, and he's not going to be ready yet to win this type of football game against a tough Titans team. So I'm going to have this as a win. Week number 6, we don't travel to, we stay in Nashville, and we're facing the Baltimore Ravens in Nashville. This is a 3:25 game. Now, the Ravens always tend to give us interesting matchups, to say the least, and I think the Titans and the Ravens are very close right now, but I think the Titans are a bit better. And knowing that this game is in Nashville, I'm going to go with the Titans to win this one. So 4-2 thus far. We move on to game number 7 in London as the Titans face the LA Chargers. And man, the Chargers are a talented football team, folks. I know they missed the playoffs last year, but man, they probably should have made it. They haven't made too many improvements in the offseason yet, so that does give me reason to believe that the Titans could get this done. But I think it's going to be tough, and the Titans have not played in London. Have they ever played in London? I can't remember. I'm not sure if the Chargers have either, though. So this game is just so unpredictable, as most games in London are. This is going to be a tough game to predict. It depends again, how is this Titan team really going to look? If their offense is really clicking and things are happening the way they should, this is probably a game that is still only going to go down to the wire. I'm going to give the Chargers this one, man. I think the Chargers are going to be a really good team this year. I have them winning the AFC West right now. I think they should be finally ready to be the team they deserve to be. We're going to see that actually ends up being true, but right now I have the Titans being 4-3, with this being a loss to the LA Chargers. Then the Titans travel to Dallas as they face the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Now this is in week 9. It's game 8, but in week 9. Now this will be interesting. It's coming off football high week for the Titans, so that's good. But the Cowboys, they should be a playoff team this year. Now their defense is improving. Hell, their offense, you know, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, they're getting older. They're going to be quite dangerous. But again, this is off a bye week, and the Cowboys aren't great at home. They've had their issues at home. This is the Monday Night Football stage, and you know what? I think Marcus Mariota is going to show up for us in this game. I have the Titans winning this game, and that puts us at 5-3 after 8 games. We move on to the next game, game 9, week 10, against the New England Patriots in Nashville. Can the Titans get it done against the Patriots? Now, one thing that gives me confidence is that we poached Malcolm Butler from the New England Patriots, and that leads me to believe that, hey, maybe this guy can help form a nice, you know, cornerback trio, you know, with Adoree Jackson, Malcolm Butler, and Logan Ryan, and we can slow down Tom Brady, who absolutely ripped us apart in the AFC divisional game, right? That gives me some confidence there. But that is still Tom Brady. And although this is 2018 and he's going to be 41 years old and he could certainly win this game, I can't predict it yet. I just have to see it before I believe it. But I hope to God that we either upset them or the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Let's upset one of these Super Bowl participants. That would be a great indicator for us that we're ready to take the next step forward, but I had to have them as L's right now. That makes it 5-4. Move on to game number 10 at the Indianapolis Colts. And look, we keep expecting Andrew Luck to come back, but right now he can't even pick up a football, man. And this has been true for over a year. Right now, I don't think he's going to play at all. And even if he does, the Colts still stink. Their running back situation's bad. Offensive line's bad. Wide receivers outside of T.Y. Hilton bad. Everyone's bad in Indianapolis except for Andrew Luck. And right now, his arm's bad. Okay, so I'm not buying into them. I have a sweeping them. So give me this W right here. We move on to the next game. That's 6-4, by the way. Next game at the Houston Texans, and okay, I will give you this one against the Houston Texans in Indianapolis, in Houston. Sure, we should probably lose this game here, but again, I wouldn't doubt that we could make something happen here. But again, they did kick our ass in Houston last year with Deshaun Watson. That was when they weren't even that great, because again, they're only 3-4 with Deshaun Watson, so we'll probably lose to Houston in Houston. Okay. Next game, New York Jets, whom we face in Nashville. Okay, now this is an interesting game because I don't know what the hell the Jets are going to look like by the time this game rolls around. I'm not sure if Todd Bowles going to be there, who their starting quarterback is going to be. I don't know. But either way, I don't think they're going to be very good. I mean, they could be decent. They could be like an 8-8 team, but that's a team that we should take care of at home. Give me the Titans to win this game to go 7-5. Next game, game 13, Jacksonville Jaguars again in Nashville. And although I did have us losing to them in Jacksonville, I'll have us beating them in Nashville. That's something that we should do. But again, they will be very, very, very dangerous. They remember that we swept them last season. They're going to be looking for revenge. They're going to be looking for retribution. And I don't trust Jalen Ramsey when he's looking for retribution. I don't trust AJ Boya when he's looking for retribution. Those are some dangerous folks, okay? I'm trying to stay away from them. So I'm going to have us winning this game. This is a dangerous game, but either way, I have us winning to go 8-5. Now we're getting a little hot. Okay. game number 14 against the New York Giants. And again, this is a team that I don't know what it's gonna look like by the time this point in the season rolls around. Will Eli Manning still be the starting quarterback? You know, will they be a playoff team? Will there be another horrible team? What's going to be happening in New York? But I think they're gonna be decent. I think they're gonna be dangerous. And again, this is a team that I don't really know what to expect from right now. It's a team that could certainly be a playoff team next year, but you look at their roster right now, they traded away JPP. It seems like they're kind of rebuilding. I think Pat Shurmur will do a fine job in New York, but I've had this as a win actually. I think we go up to New York and we get it done. I think we're better right now. I think we're better, and I think we're at a better stage in our development than the New York Giants. Look at the next game, game 15, hosting the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins are another dangerous team, but a team I feel like we should take care of. Why? Because we're at home and we're slightly better. If you're slightly better and you're at home, you should get the job done, and the Titans did that last season, right? If they were ever slightly better than the team and they had them at home, they got it done. They beat the Bengals, they beat the Ravens. They were able to do this on a consistent basis. I expect more of the same next season. I had this as a win. Move on to the next game, and the final game against the Indianapolis Colts. Again, a team that we're better than, a team that we're hosting, a game we should win. And I have this as a win. I have the Titans at 11-5 right now. The same prediction I had last season. Now, the prediction I had last season was hurt by the fact that Marcus Mariota got hurt and some other things that occurred during the season. But I feel comfortable with this prediction. Now again, this is really early. We haven't even gone through the damn draft yet. Let's see what happens with the draft. And the thing is, with our schedule, we have some brutal matchups against the Eagles and the Patriots, but we also have some matchups where some teams that we're expecting to be decent could be awful. Perhaps the Redskins could be terrible. Perhaps the Giants could be terrible. Perhaps the Chargers could be terrible, although I'm not expecting them to be. You never quite know. No one expected the Giants to be as awful as they were this season. So what I don't want us to do, even though I kind of just did it, is to overreact to the schedule and to pinpoint and say, okay, we should get 11 wins no matter what. Because let's see how the season develops. Because the season develops, you can look at our schedule and say, man, this is the easiest schedule ever, or this is the hardest schedule ever, and then you should temper your expectations to that. But Mike Vrabel, this is a decent schedule for him to work with. Let's see what he can do, and I'm interested to hear this from you guys, Titans fans. Are you guys putting any expectations on Mike Vrabel? Does he have to hit this amount of wins, or is he in trouble already? I don't know. I don't trust y'all. Y'all wanted to fire Mike Mularkey after he made the damn playoffs after 2 years, so I don't know what the hell y'all want. If he goes 8-8, I'll be disappointed. I won't call for his job, but I'm interested to hear if y'all will. Okay, and if we do, by the way, that's exactly why the hell we should have stayed with that moron before, because at least we knew what we were gonna get. Now we've opened up the Pandora's box, and although I look at the schedule right now and I say 11-5, I'm thinking 11-5, believing that now our offense is going to improve, our defense is going to improve, and that may not be the case. So be careful when you're going down this rabbit hole of expecting things to be great, because although I just counted 11 wins, that may not be the case. Until next time, this has been MJ of Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.